In this video, we will be seeing do-while loop of C programming. So do-while loop is one of the looping statements of C programming. So other than do-while loop, we also have for loop and while loop as looping statements, and we have already seen in our videos for loop and while loop. So let's once again see what is for loop. So for loop, while loop and do while loop, all the three are looping statements. They come under looping. So for loop is execution of looping is execution of statements repeatedly in loop. So looping is execution of statements repeatedly till given condition is true. We will be providing a condition, mentioning a condition, and according to that condition, statements are executed, and they are executed till the condition satisfies. And when the condition does not satisfy, the control of execution comes out of the loop and executes the remaining program. So in case of for loop, the syntax goes like this: for keyword followed by the initialization, and then condition and increment or decrement, either any of the one. So all these three expressions are separated with a semicolon, and according to this condition, the statements are executed. For every cycle, this condition is checked, and after condition checking, the statements are executed, and then increment or decrement happens. And for the first cycle, initialization or setting of initial value happens in this for loop. Whereas in case of while loop, initialization happens in the beginning itself, and then using the while keyword, we provide a condition, and then in the block we write the statements, and after the statement we write increment or decrement part. So here first initialization happens, and then every time for every cycle it will be checking the condition and executing the statements, and then after every statement execution it increments or decrements the given value. So it will be executing this while loop only till this condition satisfies, and when condition does not satisfy, it comes out of that loop and it executes the remaining program. Now same with the do while loop, but there is a slight change in do while loop. So do while loop also is a looping statement, and here also the same statement or same set of statements are executed repeatedly till the given condition is true. So here the syntax is slightly changed. So this while condition will be written at the ending, and it ends with a semicolon, and statements are executed first and they are written after the do keyword. So initialization happens, do keyword followed by the set of statements and the increment or decrement part, and then at last we write the while condition. So you can observe here that the condition checking happens at the ending. So first the statements are executed and condition is checked at the ending. So this means even if the condition is false, even if condition is not checked, and even if it is false, then the statements are executed for once. And after checking condition only, it stops if it is false. So unlike while loop, in case of do while loop, if the condition is false also, the statements gets executed for once, because the statements here are executed before checking the condition. So here do statements, this part is executed first, and then at last condition is checked. That is the reason even if condition is false, the statements gets executed for once. So now let's see it in a C program. So in a C program, we have already seen while and for loop. So this is a while loop. Now let's make, I'll keep this as it is and we'll write a do while loop in the same program here. So in this program, we are including the header file, the standard input output header file, and then writing the main function, declaring a variable x. While x less than equal to 10, we are executing this set of statements. So till the x value is less than or equal to 10, this it will be printing high, and it will be every time incrementing x value by 1. And when it is not less than or equal to 10, if it is greater than 10, then it stops the loop and comes out of the loop and executes the remaining part. Now I am taking another variable. Let's take y, pi, and this while should go at last in case of do while, and do will come here before the statements. So do keyword followed by the set of statements and then while condition. Now as our variable now is y for do while loop, I am keeping here y. So here do keyword with set of statements. In the set of statements, we are using a printf statement where we are printing the y value. So within the string or within the double quotations, we have written a format specifier for integer because y is integer and we want to print y on the output screen. So %d followed by the string hi, and /n will move the cursor to new line. And then we are incrementing y value and checking y value. So this is do while loop, whereas this is while loop. Now let's execute. First compile it to check any errors. So after while, in case of do while, we should keep a semicolon as per the syntax. So compile it, 0 errors or warnings. Now if I run it, so you can see 5 to 10 displayed by while loop, 5 to 10 displayed by do while loop. Now let's see by giving a condition that does not match or satisfy. So till x is less than or equal to 10. So if I'm giving here 15, both the values x and y, then the condition does not satisfy. And let's write it after here, the loop name also for our information, like for our understanding, while loop, and this one is do while loop. Now compile and run. So I will be getting from while loop no result, but from do while I will be getting 15 and high. So this executes the statements for once because it checks condition later. So in while loop we got no result, whereas in do while we got 15 and high displayed only for once, but because after it checks condition 15 is not less than or equal to 10, so it does not satisfy, so it does not continue with the loop. So the difference between while and do while is both are same except the fact that in case of do while, the condition checking happens at the last, because of which statements are executed for once compulsory even if the condition is false. But in case of while, if condition is false, statements are never executed. So that is the difference between while and do while. So thank you for watching the video, and that was while and do while loop in C program. And for more updates on C programming and other computer programming languages, please do subscribe the channel.